Lauren, welcome to Dear Valdo.
So there's this guy that I have had two different. One was a date. One was just we met at a certain location at an art gallery, and both times this energy is explosive. I can't remember when I've had such a feeling of connection and that this is the guy that I'm supposed to be with, and he feels it too because we've talked about it. Well, both those times there was no follow up on his part after those explosive encounters. And we had communication, but then there was no follow up for various reasons, which both seemed very legitimate. And I won't go into it, but it's like, okay, that's legit.
So I'm assuming that if you're asked the question right now, is there was some change in the situation? Did he get back in touch with you?
He did. So each time there's been this long gap, and then he's reached out. Same thing. It was a long gap, like 6 months maybe. And he just reached out and invited me to go on an excursion with him, not calling it a date, but on an excursion. And so here's the question. A part of me feels like, wow, I've had two times that I've been really amped up, and then there was no follow up. A part of me feels like I want to just be kind of cool and neutral, like, but then what I know from studying with you is that it's my longing that is attractive to him.
Yeah.
And so I guess I want to hear from you about is it best to be in my longing, or do I be a little cool, little ice queenish?
hmm So I'm glad you asked, and the answer is likely different than you think. So I believe that toning it down is not the right solution. And partially is because your longing is magnetic to the masculine. And also because toning it down means that the part of you that shows up is the part of you that somehow wants to basically get back at him. Why did you do that twice to me already? So
Thank you.
somehow by keeping it full, you have your longing, and yes, your heart might be heartbroken again, and that's part of being fully alive.
This is great. This is exactly what I needed to
Cool.
hear.
Cool. So, what we're discussing here is this way. What could be good is to tone it down this way. So, instead of basically opening yourself fully to him, you may slow it down in time. In a way, you keep the intensity high.
Okay.
And
Like,
so I'm going to call him Bob intentionally
okay.
for, and so Bob, um, I am so excited to be with you. There is a huge part of me that would love you to rip my clothes off, and I would love to take it slowly. So do you see how basically you're playing time, but full intensity?
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Oh. Okay, so Lauren, visualize that you're in front of Bob, and there is a part of you that somehow melts.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is there a part of you that is resisting? Somehow you're worried about how you're having your heart broken again?
Yeah, and I think I even worry, like, how do I look, and am I good
Okay.
enough? There's all of that.
Okay. Okay. All of that.
Am I
So,
worthy?
yeah, that's totally normal. And basically, what women don't understand there is that all those doubts make them less feminine and less attractive. So let's observe those and basically just saying, hello, I know you're there. And then let's just move them off to your side so that you basically are there with Bob, giving yourself more fully because you don't bring those doubts.
So you want me to go close my eyes and go in and do this?
Yes,
Get
exactly. So
move the.
visualize you in front of him.
Okay.
And basically, there is like 80% of you that is so delighted. And there is 20% with those doubts about your image and if you're worthy, if you deserve him, blah, blah, blah. And just put those aside as a way of being more present.
Okay. I think I got him aside.
Do you
And
feel
now
the
I'm just
difference?
feeling just radiant energy toward him.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. And so, is there a part of you that is worried about getting your heart broken again?
Yeah, that would be one of the other, besides the other. Yes, there would
Okay.
be a little
And
bit of that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's keep the two of them separate. And so one of them is body image and, all the do I deserve it? And then the other part is, will my heart be broken again?
Yeah,
And so the part about your heart being broken, most likely there is a resistance that somehow wants to play it cool.
yeah,
You
exactly.
feel that?
Oh,
Exactly.
totally. I
Yes,
mean, it,
exactly. So that one, same as your body image issues, and I'm just grouping them together. I'm not trying to discount them. Just address it, make it visible to you so that you can also put it off to the side. I am right now choosing to open my heart. I prefer to be fully present, knowing there is a risk that my longing is not reciprocated.
yep, yep. That's life, right? I
You feel
mean,
that?
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. Don't take a chance. Don't. Yeah. Okay. So you
Yep.
want me to
So
go
when you
inside
say,
and
yeah, exactly. So when you say that's life, you are not in the moment. So be in the moment because that will be very attractive to him.
okay, let me get back in front of him. Okay. All right. All right. I'm visualizing that. I'm going to try to see that stuff.
Yeah.
I may try to
Yeah.
make it a color or something. Hang on.
S- So you see or you feel it.
Yes, 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 yeah. Hang on,
So
hang on, hang. It's just
one,
taking me a minute to get there. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I moved it. I moved it out.
Wonderful. And very interestingly, at the same time, your cheeks became pinker and a bigger smile. Wonderful. So, do you feel that you're more radiant to him and that your radiance is more likely to reach him?
For sure. And I feel more radiant to myself,
To
frankly.
yourself, that's
I mean,
fantastic.
both. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And so, you are basically offering your beauty and your longing to him. And then from that point of view, he might make a move on you, try to kiss you, try to tell you, hey, come to my hotel tonight, whatever he does. And so I'm noticing you would like that, but
I would like to know his desire. That's for
uh-huh,
sure.
exactly, exactly. So your feminine longing will invite his desire. And how about you basically slow down like we're discussing earlier?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what would you tell him in that moment?
Um, help me out here. Why don't you? Yeah. Can you help me with that?
Yeah,
What would be the
yeah,
best thing?
exactly. So, I'm glad you're asking because that means that you're not thinking, because your thinking mind is very sharp, and I'm glad you are not. So, basically, the recommendation here is that you make your longing known to him from his point of view. Bob, I would so like for you to rip my clothes off right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then you delay. And I want to make sure you know that I want to make sure that we don't sleep together on first date.
Just the first date. That's all I say. The first date.
Whenever you can
Yeah.
choose before marriage if you want.
All
That's your
right.
choice.
We'll take it moment by moment. We'll stay date
Yeah,
by date. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to
Yeah,
roll?
so go back. So go back to full open heart. You give yourself fully to love, and hopefully he'll be able to hold you in your love, but maybe not.
Right.
So hoping he does, then he makes a move and he's out of the video, so it does not matter whatever he says. And somehow you keep your heart open, you keep your full longing, and you basically slow things down.
Okay. You want me to say what I would say?
Yeah, go for
I
it.
say, oh my God, this energy, your energy is so amazing. And I want like nothing more than you to tear my clothes off right now. And I don't want to do that on the first date. How's that?
Wow. How was that?
It was good. It was good. I mean, yeah, I think it was good. It's good. Yeah, it felt good because
Wonderful.
I was really vulnerable about wanting what I wanted. I didn't hold
Yeah,
back what I wanted.
yeah,
I wasn't cool about what I wanted, but then
exactly.
I I slowed it down.
Cool. Wonderful.
Oh my God. Woo!
So, yeah. And so you were fully present, you were fully in your feminine radiance. Whatever doubts, you put them off to the side. When he approached you, we don't know what he did, but he did something because it did affect you. You expressed how it affected you.
Yeah.
And then very gently, you signified a slowdown in time.
Yeah. Okay. But then I
Cool.
wouldn't want to slow down all of it. Like I mean, I wouldn't want that to be the signal that, well, I mean, you don't have to stop kissing me.
Okay.
Do I just say that? I mean, I don't mean that. I don't mean slow down that much.
And so my hunch is that you'll know what to do
Okay.
in real time. The two pieces that I think were key in our mini coaching here were one, to not let the punishing part of you tone yourself down.
Yeah.
And then the second one was basically to put aside the doubts you have on your body image and on, will he want me? You were able to put both aside so that you could be fully offering yourself to him and to love,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
he may have the capacity to hold you with your love and your open heart. He may not, and that
Right.
is to be explored.
Process. I can feel this expansion in here from putting those things aside. It just, wow, what a feeling.
Wonderful.
Vulnerable, a little scary, but good.